What's up guys, Chris here, back again with another video for you guys tonight. In tonight's video, we're going to be talking about the Team of the Year team that has been leaked on Twitter. We're going to talk about the market movements we've seen because of that. And I also want to talk to you guys about preparing for Team of the Year and some ways you guys can go about the market over the next few days leading up to Team of the Year. We're going to look at some graphs from last year as well and just properly go through that. So before we get into the video, if you guys can just drop a like on it and subscribe if you're new around here, that would be absolutely fantastic. So we're going to talk about the team that has been leaked. If you guys don't like leaks, skip to a couple minutes later in this video. But I think a lot of people watching this video have already known about this team. And there's a few surprises in here. This is the team, Lean Design. Obviously, you can follow him on Twitter. Fud Sheriff, or Sheriff, whatever you guys call him, he retweeted this on his Twitter. We got Mbappe, Lewandowski, Messi, Conte, De Bruyne, Jorginho, Hakimi, Cancelo, Ruben Diaz, Marquinhos, and Donnarumma. A lot of people think that Ronaldo is going to be the 12th man if and when he gets that 12th man voting. That should be coming out because Ronaldo's base of fans that he has is just too much for any other player like a Neymar. Even a Neymar, for as big as he is, Ronaldo will overcome any of those players that are in that 12th man voting. So, a little bit of a surprise. Hakimi got in over Trent and Mbappe. Now, some people thought that Mbappe was going to be in, some people didn't. A lot of people thought that Mohamed Salah should have been in this Team of the Year, and the fact that he didn't even get into the starting 11 is really suspect on EA. But again, we know it's EA Sports, and this is their cover boy. And to sell more packs, Mbappe will sell more than Salah. Same thing as Hakimi is going to sell more packs than Trent, because Hakimi is just a much better card in FIFA. Now, Hakimi, and Messi and also Donnarumma, they're probably in the Team of the Year right now based on accomplishments they didn't even do with PSG. PSG didn't win the league last year, and they got 5 players in the Team of the Year. It's kind of crazy how that happens. We got 1 Bundesliga player in there, and then the rest of them are Premier League. Diaz and Cancelo, fully deserved. Man City. Cancelo's playing out of his mind over the last 6-7 months. Conte, obviously, for his performances in the Champions League. And then Jorginho, obviously, with the, was he top 5 in Ballon d'Or voting. He won the Euros, he won the Champions League. It would have been shocked. It would have been a shock if he didn't get into Team of the Year. So that's the team that we got for this Team of the Year 22. Now let's talk about some market movements we've seen because of that. Number one market movement I want to talk to you guys about, because this is a question that I'm going to be asked a lot in the next few weeks or next few days, is rare golds. So let me talk about this really quickly, because this was the trend that we saw last year. The Team of the Year team, I believe, was not leaked as early as it was this year, but people were going to be buying a lot of rares before the upgrade packs came out and before Team of the Year even started. So if you look at League on rares at the moment, they're currently going for, and I don't know if those at 5 minutes left got bought, but they're currently 1,100, 1,200 coins at the moment. Now, these people that are doing this don't realize what happened last year. Last year, the same thing happened with rare golds. And because people have seen that there's 5 PSG players in there, which means you can pack 5 League On players. On top of that, Neymar, you can get in this league as well. A lot of people are buying rare golds thinking that they're going to be league-specific upgrades. League-specific upgrades only happen during Team of the Season because the market is at a completely different point. At that time, people have way more coins to burn through, and the game is almost over. So people have no problem spending 30,000 coins on a League on upgrade, which is what happened last year. The League on upgrades got to a point where they were like 33 to 34k to do. That's not going to happen this time. I don't think in Team of the Year. We haven't had that in years. The last 2 or 3 cycles, we've had just 11 rares as the requirement, 45 chemistry, and I believe in a 4-4-2 formation. So I expect the same thing to happen. I don't see them doing that because League on rares would literally go to 2.5 to 3k because of how little they are, or how little amount there is of them. And the Premier League ones would do the same thing because people would be spamming those upgrades more than any others. You know, there's no point in doing, you know, La Liga this year. For the first time in, it seems like forever, La Liga is not getting a Team of the Year card. It's going to be primarily in Ligue 1. So, a lot of people are buying up these gold rares. If I were you guys, and you had gold rares from Ligue 1 that you bought up recently, I would sell in the hype. If you don't have a huge amount, say you bought like maybe a couple hundred, sell before, make a couple hundred coins a card, and they will drop over this weekend. We have the attackers coming out this Friday, most likely if they do the same concept. They're not going to do the full Team of the Year to start. We'll probably get that next Thursday or Friday. So they're going to have a couple days of crazy lightning round supply. Remember the lightning rounds we got during Black Friday? We're going to be getting even more lightning rounds, I think, this time around, because Team of the Year is their big money maker when most people are on the game. So you're going to be seeing a lot of supply, and there's just not going to be enough investors buying these gold rares, and they're going to drop back down. So if I were you guys, and I would prepare for Team of the Year, if you have rares from these leagues that are up a little bit, and they're going to continue to rise, by the way, until Friday. Today on Wednesday, they're probably going to go up. We didn't get a lot of supply tradable. Who's also opening up packs right now? Same thing on Thursday. Nobody's opening up packs. So it's just allowing this straight rise on these cards. I would play it safe. I would take the coins before Friday, and then I would buy it back up on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because the upgrade SBCs are not going to come out till probably next Wednesday or next Thursday, and then we'll have about 4 to 5 days with the full Team of the Year impacts to do those league upgrades. So I would just play it safe, take the coins before, and then just buy them back. The same thing happened last year. They went up beforehand, they then dropped, and then they went up again towards the back end of Team of the Year. That's the first market movement we saw. Another market movement we saw was Mbappe's gold card. The players that are in the Team of the Year team have started to rise in price, their gold cards in particular. This Mbappe was up to, I believe, 948,000 coins. He's now dropped back down a little bit because there's a little less demand at this point in the nighttime at 920k. I can't help but think that this is probably going to go up a little bit more in price. And it's kind of unfortunate that the lowest point on this card was on Sunday, and because of all these leaks, people have gone out and bought this card before he was actually going out of packs this weekend. Now, it doesn't mean that he's not going to get supplied at all during Team of the Year, but there's not going to be as many lightning rounds. There's not, or not as many people buying lightning rounds when the midfielders and the defenders come out. People usually open for the attackers, and then they also open for the full Team of the Year. So when the full Team of the Year comes out, he's going to be out of packs as well. And if you look at Mbappe's graph from last year, and I'll actually show you guys that as an example here, because I think it's a good reference point. Mbappe was confirmed to be Team of the Year last year. Everybody knew that was going to be happening, right? And I'll also show you his special card as well, because I think it's there's a good point to be made about that. So as you can see right here, this is December. We saw like a big market drop off, and he was kind of low-ish, kind of going into like mid to January. So he was 838 here on Monday, but look at this. He never really went lower than that. And this is in mid-February, right? He went all the way up to 955. So he went up during Team of the Year up to like 923, 935, 960 Friday, January 29th, when the Team of the Year was still in packs. And then post-Team of the Year, he kind of chilled around the 930 to 960 for a while until the market eventually started dropping late February into March. I think, you know, unless we see like a huge panic selling window, I can't see this card really dropping that much further. Like I said, unless there is a panic selling window, maybe Friday before 6 p.m. UK time, there might be some panic. But this would be a type of card that I think a lot of people covet in this game. And if he is going into packs, as the leaks do say, I don't know how much he's going to really drop. So if you are looking to pick up a gold Mbappe, on top of that, we're going to be having a huge amount of coins coming into the game because of Team of the Year, and that's only going to make him rise a little bit, I think, post Team of the Year as well. So keep an eye on this movement as well. The next time you see it drop and you need him for your team, you might need to look to pick it up there. Another thing is the headliner card. The headliner Mbappe is down a good amount right now, or he was down at least a lot more earlier. He was like 4.3, and he's actually there again. He's 4.35 at the moment. He's down about 300,000 coins today. These are people that are panic selling this Mbappe because they know that he's getting a better and new version. The thing is, though, they're selling this card for 4.3 million because they think they're going to be able to afford the Team of the Year version. If the Team of the Year version is like 7 mil plus, and probably first day he'll be around there, I don't know if this card's going to drop that much further. Now, I think he could continue to go down a little bit the next day or two, going into Friday. But this card, you know, this Team of the Year Mbappe, he's the best card in the game. He's going to be the best card in the game. He's going to be quite expensive, I think. Even though I think card prices might be a little bit cheaper than last year's Team of the Year prices because the market in general is just a little bit cheaper. Watch out for the market movements on this headliner card because he is getting panic sold at the moment. Another market movement that I want to talk to you guys about in general, actually, is the previous versions of some of these Team of the Year cards, and how is that going to be affected by Team of the Year. This this Ones to Watch Hakimi was 330,000 coins. He then went down to 300k. He's back up to 310 at the moment. Pretty much 315. That 309 will get bought at some point here. So he's back up to 315 a little bit. But what happens when people see that that Team of the Year Hakimi come out and he's over 1 million coins? They're not going to be able to afford, or a good percentage of people are not going to be able to afford a 1 million coin plus right back. So because of that, they should go out and buy the next cheapest version, which is the 87 Ones to Watch, or even better, you have this Team of the Week card. And these guys have no supply anymore. So, you know, if you want to catch these guys on the low of their fluctuations, if they continue to get sold off today on Wednesday and on Thursday, this might be a good opportunity to pick some of these cards up because these cards should rise. And I'm going to show you a few graphs last year, in particular, 91 record breaker Mbappe, right? If we're talking about meta cards, right, and people are seeing the price differences. Now, the price difference has to be pretty big, right? It can't just be like a 600k card compared to a 350k card. People will rather go and pay the 600k for a Team of the Year card. You know the example I'm trying to, you know, show you guys. But as you can see here, Mbappe's Team of the Year card was so expensive last year. This card, January 18th, went to 2.34, went all the way up to 3.1, and he never really dropped, by the way. As you can see here, during Team of the Year, he was not dropping. He was just going up and up and up. And the same thing could happen here with the past versions of these cards that are getting Team of the Years. You want to keep an eye on that. You know, you have your Inform Contes, you have your Headliner Mbappes, your Inform Hakimis. Another card you want to be looking at is the Signature KDB card, right? There's a lot of versions of these cards you want to keep an eye out on, because they're out of packs, and these are cards that if people can't afford the top tier version of the card, right, because it's too expensive and the price is too big, then the next best version should go up. And because of the next best version going up, the version underneath that should also go up a little bit as well. So I want you guys to kind of get ahead of that a little bit and look out for that over the next few days. If you're looking at KDB's graphic right now, he was 698k. Right now, he's currently 677. So, you know, maybe if you see him down to like 650, I just hope that this year, I have two wishes, right? All I ask for is the proper upgrades with the just 11 rare requirement, because it'll make it 15k max. I want the upgrades to be good. Okay, because none of these upgrades that we got during FIFA 21's Team of the Year, as you can see right here, I mean, Kevin De Bruyne had 75 defending. That was absolutely atrocious. 84 pace also doesn't do him justice at all. FIFA 20 KDB was phenomenal. I had him and Conte in my midfield, and they were just the best midfielders in the game. I'm hoping that they go back to that. They don't have to go 99 everything like they did in FIFA 20, but I believe that the Ballon d'Or winner should be the only 99 rated card on the Team of the Year, and Messi should get it this year, the 99 overall. Let's see if they stick to last year's upgrade system, or they go back to FIFA 20 and maybe boost them up a lot more. Team of the Year is the biggest promo of the year. They need to go back to upgrading them properly so that they're actually Team of the Year level cards. And what we've seen over the last few promos is the Winter Wild cards, right? The upgrades that those cards have gotten. The Team of the Tournament cards, right? These, promos that we've gotten, we've seen some crazy stat boosts, you know, like this Jonathan David card, and I need to talk about this in tomorrow's video because I think it's super important. But we're going to be talking about special cards and how they could affect Team of the Year and how they can maybe go up or go down. We need to talk about that. But like, if you look at the stat boost on this card, like 93 pace, 88 shooting, 86 dribbling, 85 physical, like this card's a really good version of him. You know, who else do you have here? I'm just looking at like any of these winter wall cards. This Raheem Sterling with 94 pace, 85 shooting, 90 dribbling, right? Like, just give us proper upgrades. That's all we're asking for. Headliners also had some pretty good upgrades as well. Give us good upgrades. Give us good upgrades on both the cards and also in the SBC section. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Another one will be coming out tomorrow as well. So see you guys then. Peace.